Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sarika Krishna Online Classes. If you have not done the honor to subscribe this channel, please do the honor to subscribe this. Okay, this side Sarika, your maths teacher, and I'm here with exercise 4.3 and 4.4 of NCERT class 9. So 4.4, there are only two questions having two parts. So I would like to first complete 4.4 and then I'll do 4.3 exercise. Now in 4.2, there are two questions. First question, give geometric representation. You have to give the geometric representation of this y is equal to 3 is the equation of line, right, in one variable as well as in two variables, right? Now how to plot this y is equal to 3 in one variable? Here y value is 3. Just take one axis. One variable means one axis, y and y dash, right? 0, 1, 2, 3 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Where is y3? Here. So you just have to, in one variable, you just have to put a dot, right? So this is y is equal to 3. So in one variable, we just put a dot there. But in two variables, we have to take two variables, two axes, x axis and y axis. Now we have, this is the equation, right? Y is equals to 3. Where is y3? Here. So if we will draw a line parallel to x axis, here at every point on this line, y is going to be 3, right? So this is y is equal to 3. So in two variables, if we have to plot y is equal to 3, we just draw a line from y is equal to 3 parallel to x axis, because here at every point y will be 3, right? So x keep on changing. यहाँ को x negative हो जाएगा, यहाँ को x y positive हो जाएगा, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So here at every point on this line y is equal to 3. So this is a line y equals to 3 in two variables. We just draw a line from y, right? Now question number 2. Here geometric representation of this line. Here first we don't have a single value of x, we have to find out. So 2x is equal to 9 goes, there is a change of sign, x equals to minus 9 by 2 and that is minus 4.5, means value of x is minus 4.5. Now x equals to minus 4.5, you have to plot in one variable. One variable means we'll be drawing only one axis, right? For minus 4.5 is here this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus 4.5. We just put a dot there and this will be x equals to minus 4.5. So in one single variable, we just put a dot there, right? Now in two variables, how to plot this line? Since we have a value of x, so now where is this x minus 4.5 is here. So we'll draw a line parallel to y axis passing through this 4.5. So here it will be x equals to minus 4.5. Because on this line at every point x is going to be minus 4.5. Y will vary. Y can be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So here whenever we have to draw a line in two variables, while value of y is given, so just plot a line from that value. If y is equal to 2, draw a line from there y is equal to 2, which will be parallel to x axis. If the value of x is given, we have to plot a line from that x. Suppose x equals to 2, we have to draw a line from here which is parallel to y axis. So जब x की value given होती है, then we have to draw a line parallel to y axis. When the value of y is given, suppose value of y is minus 2, you have to draw a line passing through that minus 2 and that line is parallel to x axis. I hope it's clear how to do what is the geometric representation of the equations y is equal to 3 or x equals to something in one variable and two variable. Now I'm going to start exercise 4.3 of NCERT. Okay, exercise 4.3. The first question is about drawing the graph. We have to draw the graph for this equation and this equation. So what is the basic concept of drawing the graph? What is the first step? What you have to do? You have to take some value of x and you have to find out the value of y. Minimum 2 points are required to draw the graph, right? So very simple way is that once you take x0 and the next time you take y0, it becomes easy because x0 means y-axis, y0 means x-axis. So we get a point on the x-axis and y-axis and we are able to draw the line. Okay, now let us do x equals to 0. When x equals to 0, this becomes 0 here, y is equal to value is 4. You can calculate also. When y is equal to 0, this is simple, this becomes 0, x equals to 4. So these are the points 0, 4 and 4, 0. We write as x and y. First we write x coordinate, then we write the y coordinate, right? Okay, now let us plot this 0, 4. 0, x is 0. Where is x 0? Y 4? This point. Where is x4 and y is 0 this point. You just have to draw, you have to join these points, sorry, right? So here x plus y is equal to 4 is this line where this point is 4 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 4. So this way we draw the line, right? This was the first part. Whatever is given, there is an equation. You just substitute value of x 0, then find out the value of y, then substitute value of y 0, then find out the value of x. That becomes easy, right? You get a line which passes through these x's. Line can be this way also if we get the negative values or negative value of y this side, right? Whatever. So there are 4 parts. First part I have done, I'm doing the 4th part, right? The second, third part you can try yourself. The same way, method is same. Here we have an equation 2x plus y equals to 3. We can write this equation as 2x plus y is equals to 3 this way. Now if I'll substitute x 0, so this 2 0 becomes 2 into 0 0. Y is equal to 3, right? This becomes 3. Now if I will take y 0, this y equals to 0 here. So it becomes 0 by 0. So we'll get a value of x as 3 by 2 and that is 1.5. So here when we put y 0, value of x is 1.5. Now we have to plot these points 0, 3 and 1.5, 0, 3 and 1.5, 0. 0, 3 where x is 0 here, y is 3 this point and x is 1.5. 1 and 2 here it's 1.5. 1.5 and here y is 0. These are the 2 points. Now we just have to join these points and draw a line with the help of a scale, right? Now here this point is 1.5 and 0. This point is 0, 3. Here x is 0, y is 3. So this is the equation of 2x plus y is equals to 3. The equation of the line is this. We have found these points, corner points on the x's. Once x is 0, then y is 0. So this is the method how to plot the graph of these equations, right? So first and 4th part I have done. You can try second and third same way. Make a box, right? Substitute value of x 0, then find out y. Substitute y 0, find out x, and then just plot, right? Now the next question. Okay, now I'll be explaining question number 2nd, 3rd and 4th, right? Question number 2nd. There is a point 2, 14, right? You have to write the equation yourself, 2 examples of the equations from which 2, 14 passes, the equation of the line in which has this point 2, 14 means 2, 14 will satisfy that equation in the simple words this way. So let us think about that. 2 and 14. Okay, so here it's 2, 14, right? If I'll put 7x, 7 2s are here, I'll put 2, 14, so that equals to y. So this equation, in this equation, this will satisfy this point. If I'll substitute here 2, 7 2s are 14 and 14 is there. Yes. Now the second example can be like 4x, 4 2s are 8. Here it's 14, 14 minus 6 is 8. So putting here 8, here 14 minus 6 is 8. This is the equation. So these are the 2 examples of the equations in which this point can be satisfied. Okay, now here question number 3rd, right? Now the question number 3rd is this one. We have an equation of the line and this point satisfies this and we have to find the value of a. Okay, so this point we can substitute here x3 and y4. So let us do that. Y is 4, x here is 3 and here is 7, right? Let us solve. 3 4s are 12, 3a plus 7. So 3a plus 7 equals to 12. 3a will be equals to 12 minus 7. Change of sign, right? You have to change the sign when a number goes to the right side. Here it's 5. A will be 5. And the last you do the cross multiplication. So the value of a is 5 by 3 when this point 3, 4 satisfies this equation, right? So here we were supposed to write 2 examples of the equations ourselves in which this point can be satisfied. Left side, right side has to be equal, right? So there can be many equations you can think, right? Now here, question number 3rd, this is the line and this point satisfies this, it is given. You have to find the value of a. If this point satisfies this equation, you have to substitute there x3 and y4 and then you have to find the value of a. And here's the value of a, that is 5 by 3. Okay, question number 4. There is a taxi fare, right? Some charges have been given. Fare cost for first kilometer, right? There is the first kilometer that charges rupees 8 and then after first kilometer per kilometer charge will be 5. That depends on the distance now. So distance has been given x kilometer, total fare is y. If the total fare is y, how that fare will become total y. First kilometer charge is this 1 kilometer plus. Now, how many kilometers are left? X minus 1. Because total kilometers are x, means 10 kilometer. 1 you have to subtract 9 kilometers. Because 1 ka to you have already put the charge. This per kilometer charge is 5. Right? For example, I'll take an example. There are 10 kilometers. 1 kilometer charge is 8 rupees. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 will be multiplied by 5 because after 1 kilometer per kilometer charges rupees 5. फिर 5 से आप per kilometer को total kilometer जितने आके आपके left है बच गए उससे आपको 5 से इंटू करना है. So just solve this, right? So y is equal to 8 plus. You are supposed to multiply this by this also because there is a number outside. Whether this number is written here or at the last, you are supposed to multiply by each and every term inside, right? So 5 into x is 5x, 5 1 is 5, right? So here let us bring this 5 to the left side, minus 5x plus y, right, is equals to 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. I have brought this side, this and then this. Now here, now we are supposed to draw the graph. For the graph, we have to fill this box. Once I'll be substituting x 0 and then y 0. X is 0. If x is 0, okay, this will vanish. Y will be 3. If y is 0, this comes 0 here. Then 5x is equals to 3 and x is equals to 3 by minus 5. Minus we write here. Minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 upon 5, or we can say minus 0.6, right? When you divide 3 by 5, it is 0.6. I hope you know. I'll explain how. Right? You have to put here 0, 5, 6 are 30. Okay. Now, we have to plot these points 0, 3. X is 0 and y is 3 this point. And now x is minus 0.6. This is 0 and this is 1. 0.6 will be somewhere here. So we have to draw a line from these 2 points. Okay. Now, okay, this I'll join these 2 points and this. Right. You have to draw with the help of the scale. I'm drawing freehand. Okay. Now this point is 0, 3 and this point is minus 0.6, 0. This is the value of x, y, 0. Here x is 0 and y is 3. So now this is the graph of this question, right? So now I've done 4 questions, right? Now the next one. Now question number 5th and 6th. Here in question number 5, in the book already the graphs have been given for 2 parts. I'm doing 1 part, second part you can try yourself. There is a graph, right? There is a line. There are 3 points there. These points are here minus 1 and 1, 0, 0 and 1 and minus 1. I have written these points from the graph which is given in the book, right? These are the equations and we have to tell that which is the equation of that line which is already drawn there. It means we have to satisfy these points in these graphs, right? If all these points will be satisfied in any of these graphs, so any of these lines, that will be the equation of that line. Let us check here. Now, will this be equal when I'll put here x minus 1, here 1? No, cross. This will not satisfy. Here, this one, if in this here, this can be written as x equals to minus y also, right? So when I'll substitute here minus 1, here plus 1, it is going to satisfy. Here, if I put here minus 1, right, I'll get 2 minus 2, not 1. It will not satisfy. Here, if I'll put x minus 1, I'll get minus 7 and I'm not going to get that 7 here this way. Right? Now the second equation is 0, 0. So here if you'll put 0 and 0, yes, this will satisfy. This 0, you'll get 0, yes. Here 0, 0, yes. Here you are not going to get. If you'll put 0, you'll not get y 0. Okay, now the third point is 1 and minus 1. Let us check for this. No, you're not going to get this because agar aap minus up 1 dalo, you're not going to get minus 1 for y. Okay, here, yes, you'll get. If you'll put here 1, you'll put here minus 1. This will become positive, yes. Here, no. Here, no. So all these points, they satisfy this equation. So here the answer of that question, first part, that graph which has been drawn, there is a line. So this is the equation of that line, not these ones, right? X plus y, that line that has an equation, this, right? So there is a second part also, you can try yourself. I'll repeat this again. There are graphs, there are equations given. points you have to write from the graph where that line, right, cuts. Okay, these points we have to satisfy in these 4 equations. If all the points have been satisfied in this equation, yes, so this is the answer, because here it's not satisfying. Not satisfying means when you substitute the value of x and y, LHS should be equals to RHS. If LHS is not equals to RHS, no, that point is not satisfying that line. That's why I put a cross. If it is satisfying, I have put a tick there. Okay, so this was all about question number 5. This is the first part. You have to do yourself the second part. Okay, now 6th question. It's given that if the distance is x and the work done is y, suppose. So they're saying that work done is directly proportional to the distance. Work done is directly proportional to the distance, and there is a constant. So in order to remove that proportionality sign, in order to change this to equals to, we have to put a constant, and it is given in the question that constant is 5. So y is equal to 5x is an equation. Now we are supposed to draw the graph for that, and they have given us first 2 units when the distance is 2 units, and then it is 0 units. Distance here is x. So these are the values of x when x is 2 and when x is 0. So I'm not taking values from my side. I'm taking the same values 2 and 0. So let us plot there. Let us see. When x is 2, y is 2 5s are 10. When x is 0, 5 0 is 0, y is 0. So आपको क्या plot करना है? 2, 10 and 0, 0. 0, 0 is this. And 2, this is 5 10, 2 will be here, 2 10 here, 10 is here, this point. So 0 0 and 2 10 you have to join. So you have to join this, and this will be the line. You have to draw a straight line with the help of a scale. So this is 0 0, and here it's 2, x is 2 and y is 10. So this is the graph for this, and this is the equation, and these were the points they have given for values of x, that is distance, and we were supposed to find work done, that is y, right? Okay, so now 2 more questions are left, 7th and 8th. Okay, now last 2 questions of exercise 4.3, 7th and 8th question. In 7th question, Fatima and Yamini, they contributed, right, some money, and the total money contributed by both of them was 100. So if Fatima's contribution is x, Yamini's contribution is rupees y, so total contribution will be x plus y is equal to 100. So this is the equation, and we are supposed to draw the graph for this. So first step to draw the graph is to make a box here. First let x be 0, then y be 0. And let us find out the value here. If x is 0, then y is 100. If y is 0, x is 100. So 0, 100 and 100, 0. So here x is 0, y, this is 0, 100. And if x is 100, y 0 is this point. So this is the graph. This point is 0, 100, and here it's 100, 0, and the equation of the line is this. So this was all about question number 7. Fatima's contribution x, Yamini's contribution y, total contribution has been given 100 rupees. So x plus y is 100. Substitute value x 0, find out y. Substitute y 0, find out x, and plot the graph. It was simple. Now question number 8, there are many parts. Right, it's a little lengthy, not difficult. Okay, now the relation, there are different scales of temperature, degree C, Fahrenheit. So here this is the relation between Fahrenheit and degree C, Celsius, right? So here F is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. This is connected here, this is a separate term, right? So let F be, and let C be x and F be y. So we are plotting a graph, x axis and y axis. This is C and this is F, right? So now here substitute this here 0. So find out or substitute here 0, your choice, find out any. I have substituted minus 10 so that I don't get an answer in the fractions, right? So then the value comes out to be 14. So we are supposed to plot this 0, 32 means y is 32. 32 will be here, and x is minus 10, this is here, and y is 14. 14 here is, this is 15, 14, this point. Minus 10 from here and 14 from here, right? Okay, this is the point and this is the point. These are the 2 points. So we have to join these points here, right? It has to pass from 32, not 30. So it has to go a little up. Okay. So I'm drawing with my free hand. You have to draw with a scale. Okay, so this point here is 0, 32, and this point here is minus 10 is x and y is 14. So this is the graph for this. Now there are different parts, right? This was the first part to draw the graph. second part, third part, fourth part, and the fifth part. What you have to do in the second part, value of C is given 30 and you are supposed to find out F. So F is equal to 9 by 5. Put where it is C, just substitute 30 there. C की जगह 30 डाल दो, 32. इसको अलग से solve करना है. Don't connect it with this. Don't add up 30 and 32. No. This is one term. This is the other term. So 5 6 is 36. 9 is 54. Plus 32. You are supposed to add 4 to 6. 86 degree Fahrenheit. So when C is 30, F is 86. Third point is when F is 95, find out C. Right? When F is 95, so 9 by 5 C plus 32. F की जगह हम 95 डालेंगे. We are supposed to solve here. So 9 by 5 C is equal to 95 minus 32. Right? And that will be 3 and here 63. Right? So you have to, I'll do here. So 9 by 5C is equal to 63 and C will be equal to 63 multiply 5 divided by 9. So 9 7s are 63, 7 5s are 35 degrees C. So when F is 95 degree, not C, sorry, Fahrenheit. So then in degree Celsius, its value is 35 degrees C. Now comes the fourth part. In fourth part, there are two parts. When C is 0 and when F is 0. When C is 0, C 0 हो गया तो पूरा 0 हो जाएगा, then F is 32. When F is 0, F इधर का 0 हो जाएगा. Do the calculation, you will get that 9 by 5 C plus 32 equals to 0. 32 पहले left पे आएगा, फिर multiply होगा 5 और 9 से cross multiplication. You have to solve this, you will get this. 17.8, 17.77 something, approximately equal to 17.8 minus 17.8. Then fifth part was that what is the value, at what value of C, degree C, F is equal to C. So let us substitute F here, C, right? So here in place of F put C, 9 by 5 C. It was F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. In place of F just substitute C. Let us see what happens here. C like terms है, bring it to the left with a change of sign. ऐसे हो जाएगा, take out the LCM, यहाँ 5 आएगा. 5C minus 9C is equal to 32. And right here, 5 minus 9 is minus 4C by 5 is equal to 32. So C is equal to 32 into 5 divided by minus 4. Right? 4 8s are 32, 8. Right? अब minus भी रहता है आपका, 8 5s are 40. So at what temperature on degree C, Fahrenheit is equal to C. It is minus 40 degrees C. Both Celsius and Fahrenheit, they have the same value. Right? So I'm done with this chapter number 4, linear equations in two variables. In my previous video, I completed exercise 4.1 and 2. Here first I completed 4.4. There were only 2 questions and then this was the exercise 4.3. Okay, thank you children. Work hard and stay blessed.